an election, if the truth be told, is probably the last opportunity we are all going to get to force a change or demand a change devoid of carrying guns up and down the place.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. How una day today? I hope all of una day well. Today we get a lot of videos for our table. We're going to one quickly the review to una one after the other concerning the things when we say if they happen right now for inside this country, Nigeria. And before we go on, we want quickly beg you for one favor. Today's broadcast is very, very crucial, and we not will waste time to talk much. Rather, we'll just review the video one after the other so that we'll fit cover space. And before we go on, one quickly beg you for one favor. I beg, help us to like this video, because now the only way will be say YouTube will fit help us recommend this video to each and every one of us all over the world. The more this video get likes, the more they recommend them to people. Now their own policy, now it be that very one. All right, I will leave you to watch this one first. We'll come back.
Addressing newsmen in the state capital, Eunice Atanko said the 2023 election offers Nigerians the opportunity to resurrect the country or finally destroy it if the people fail to use their votes wisely.
He has said that we are turning the economy of Nigeria from consumption to production. On the 7-point agenda, we said that it's going to be production-centered growth economy, food security, and for export.
An election, if the truth be told, is probably the last opportunity we are all going to get to force a change or demand a change devoid of carrying guns up and down the place. So
they also said the party understands the importance of Ibadan as the political capital of the Southwest, as the party holds its rally.
We're one, we're together, we're a family, and above all, we're a team. So whatever state we go into, the candidates are the very first persons that we carry along.
We have decided to mobilize all the trade union members from Lagos, from Abeokuta, and also in the city of Oyo. And they are massively going to attend.
They said addressing Nigeria's economy and insecurity problem is not rocket science, and added that the party is open to individuals and politicians willing to come on board.
So anybody or any group that is interested in rescuing Nigeria is welcome to join us.
it is not a third force. The dangers are practically existential. I'm repeating myself. I came from Lagos this morning, and I know the extent of danger it represents just to move from Lagos to Ibadan.
The big wigs of the party are expected to storm Ibadan for the rally slated for Lagos Salami Stadium.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe so you don't hear that very one from Dele Farotimi, a lawyer and also a human rights activist and a teammates concerning this Labour Party preparation. All right, just as we promised before, say we not waste time. This next video want to be so one quickly leave you make you watch. Now video want to be so with the receive from Ohaneze Ndi. How it be said these people take come outside again to openly throw their weight behind Peter Obi and also review so many other things. I will leave you to watch this video. We'll come back for the conclusion.
There's Ohaneze Ndi. There's also the Ohaneze Ndi worldwide. The Ohaneze Ndi is the one that is led by Professor George Obiozo. Yesterday at the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs, the Ohaneze Ndi, led by Professor Obiozo, had this lecture on nationalism and nation building, delivered by Professor Jide Oshnukwu. And then, of course, yesterday, we also had the statement from Ohaneze Ndi worldwide through the spokesperson, Dr. Alex Ogunna. I hope I got the pronunciation correct. Previously, I had criticized that group that Ogunna speaks for, for bringing deities in Mbise and Arochukwu into the matter. But there's no doubt that Mr. Peter Obi, the Labour Party candidate, enjoys enormous support, enthusiastic support, not just in the Southeast, among his own kith and kin, but across Nigeria. And what the Ohaneze Ndi worldwide, the Ogbonna faction, has done is to say that, look, this is a man that we believe in. This is, the Peter Obi phenomenon that they think every Igbo person should buy into. And they talked about his competence, his emphasis on character, his emphasis on productivity. And that to that extent, Ohaneze Ndi worldwide endorses Peter Obi. But it's not only Ohaneze Ndi worldwide that endorses Peter Obi. He has broad-based support. And that broad-based support is even indicated on the front page of this day newspaper this morning in one of the stories, where Pa Ayo Adebanjo, leader of Afenifere, insists that, look, from the point of view of equity, justice, and all of that, Peter Obi is the right person for the job, because it will not be fair to continue to marginalize Igbos. It will not be fair for Nigeria to continue to behave 50 years, more than 50 years after, as if the civil war has not ended. And that the marginalization of Igbos is at the heart of the Nigerian question. So all these groups that support Peter Obi, they project him as a symbol of the need to address a sore point within the national question. That is that about that. Now, let's move on to his appearance yesterday at the Nigerian Guild of Editors. Well, I think that at the Nigerian Guild of Editors Forum, Mr. Peter Obi offered what could be considered an equivalent of a master class in leadership. Now, yes, it is true that he said he doesn't need a manifesto, where many people will not agree with him. Because when you have a manifesto, it's like defining your roadmap. It's like defining your contract with the people of Nigeria. It's like saying, this is what I want to do. And for a man who says he should be held responsible for whatever he does, he should be held accountable, then it's probably, a good idea to put everything down in black and white. However, anyone who has listened closely and attentively to Peter Obi will understand what his 7-point agenda, convey. And it's simply that, 1, he will run a lean government. 2, he will address security. He will move Nigeria from consumption to production. He will ensure accountability. He will place emphasis on competence, character, and integrity. He was also saying, and he has said so at many forums, that he doesn't think having fanciful certificates, is what exactly you need to provide leadership in Nigeria. But having a good heart and knowing that Nigeria just needs to move from where it is, from how it has been terribly mismanaged, to another point. So these are some of the points he makes. He talked about fighting corruption. And he then, in some other ancillary moments, made the point that, look, he never offered Rabiu Kwankwanso, the presidential candidate of the All Nigeria New Nigeria People's Party, NNPP, to be his running mate. And that is just pure fiction. So he has been consistent in terms of messaging, and he assured us at that Nigeria Guild of Editors Forum that the job of a leader is to provide solutions. It is not to keep complaining. And the reference is very clear. Those leaders who come, they say they want to lead Nigeria, but they spend half of the time just complaining. And Peter Obi says his own proposition is completely different. So I think it's again good, as we said, with regard to Kwankwanso, that he took the opportunity offered by the Nigeria Guild of Editors Forum to attend that event and to interact with editors. But I'm just hoping that one of the issues that came up yesterday was attendance, was the crowd, the large crowd that wanted to be part of that exercise. Maybe the Guild of Editors should begin to look at the possibility of having a bigger hall so that, some of these persons who would like to attend, apart from editors, journalists, maybe supporters of the candidate or even the opposition will be given the opportunities in a larger space to be part of the conversation. I think that is very important. However, that was not the only event that Peter Obi attended yesterday. Yesterday was busy for him. He was also on the NTA program called The Candidates, where he had an encounter with our colleague, Kederia Ahmed, who is the anchor of that particular conversation. And again, Peter Obi was consistent in laying out his 7-point agenda. But we don't necessarily have to keep second-guessing him, because it's not everybody that will be as attentive as some other people are. So he still needs to come up with that manifesto, lay it all out, spell it all out, and then on the basis of that, we can continue to engage with.
All right, my great and wonderful people, we apologize, say we just need to leave you to watch that breakdown from Abati or the activities of Peter Obi during the week. Now, so a presidential candidate is supposed to be very active, be in all the required places at the right time, and also give the information regarding waiting in the pursuit when it be the desire of the people, when it be say a desire to lead. Yes, now so it's supposed to be. All right, I will leave you to share your own opinion concerning that very matter. I believe say you don't see them one after the other. As we promised before, we not get time to waste time because we get a lot to review. And after this very one, we also get this other video when it be say with the receive from Peter Obi. And I will leave you now to hear this one by your own self. I will come back for the conclusion.
According to the person who came after you, you left dead. That argument has been going back. He said you had contractors to pay and you didn't pay them.
Listen very well. Up to today,
I'm quoting the Sun interview by Mr. Willie Obiano.
Listen very careful, listen to me. Up to today, I've said this, and let me say it now in this town hall meeting. The day I left office, I was not only one contractor who have executed his job, certificate issued. Let that one come. I'm not only one supplier who have delivered what we ordered and we're owing the party. I'm not also owing civil servant salary, pension, gratuity. If any of them come out today, I will stop.
Okay, so let me ask for clarity. Let me ask for clarity.
It is a very different thing if I award a contract for 9-kilometer road. Somebody build 1 kilometer and I pay him.
Yes, no.
Because I will only pay for what I receive.
So the allegation he made was that just before you left office, you gave out a lot of contracts and he had to deal with paying for those contracts.
Leave allegation.
Okay, I'll leave allegation.
Let's deal with issue that is real. Let me tell you how government work. If, for example, let the government, outgoing government of Buhari, award all the roads.
When you come, you will pay.
No, when I come, the one you do, you pay. Another person will come, do his own. I believe that two of us are wealth creators. We're not wealth sharers. We didn't benefit from what is being shared. We created wealth. I've created wealth. I built people. Both in private and as a public person, run corporations that are successful. They are
as governor of Anambra State,
yes.
When you left office,
yes.
Your IGR was 500 million a month. Willie Obiano came, and within months, that IGR had become 1.2, 1.3 million, seemingly able to outperform you. So sometimes when people hear you say,
can I tell you one? Can I tell you one thing? You see, people don't look at the foundation. I built the process that made it possible. It couldn't have been 1 month, 2 days. Let me tell you, I built, go and check. No, where's Kenya? I built the IGR building, computerized it,
right.
Did everything. So when people say somebody came yesterday and he started working, look at the foundation.
Okay.
It was me who laid the foundation. You know, I made it work. Okay. He didn't print money. Let me not say what happened thereafter. So I built that foundation.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say all of una don't hear that very one by una self. When Ibise we see this video and many others, we begin to refer our mind back to the statement when Ibise say this our popular Nollywood actor when in name na Barrister Kenneth issue some time ago. Say Peter Obi na the spokesperson of his own. Yes, Peter Obi no need anybody to defend him or speak for him. Any moment, any day, call upon Peter Obi on any issue. He ready to speak and defend his own self. And if he table am before you, you will see and say, no darkness they hide for anywhere concerning that matter at all. I believe say all of una don't see that very one. The one when it be say the former governor of Anambra State before this present one, when he named na Charles Soludo, even come outside for national television that day. You remember now we also use the own video which is Wile Obiano when he be say he confirmed say Peter Obi leave money for office. But one thing when he be say he talk for that very interview say Peter Obi also issue a lot of checks when he be say he never reflects for his own time after he be say he don't come out for office. When he come in when he be Wile Obiano, all those checks can they reflect when he be say he need to pay, and he also mentioned the amount. And now Peter Obi come outside to clarify that very statement. Say no contractor when he be say he work for him when he complete his own job when he be say he not pay. If anyone they make the come outside, he will stop campaign. How firm you want make somebody come outside now make you prove am? Yes. Now where we for know who be who now in be that very one. And you not expect a reasonable human being and a leader for that matter when he be say he want make things work for his own people, make he pay contractor when he never finish his own job. If he pay you advance, yes. And the remaining one, which is the balance, can only be paid if you complete your own job. Yes, now so it's supposed to be. I not see any reason why it be say Wile Obiano will come outside for national television. Then let Nigerians know say checks day when it be say Peter Obi issue when he not reflect for his own time. After it be say he don't enter office, all those things begin to reflect. That one also symbolize say all those checks soon be seen they talk about, those works were still in process. They never complete that very time before Peter Obi leave office. Now, when he be say he come over, he inherits the process, the work when he be say he did in process. Who's supposed to complete the payments? Now him, now his own administration. You see, everything when he be say all these people, they try to carve out against Peter Obi, no basis at all. Both Wile Obiano and also this present Anambra State Governor, Charles Soludo, and so many others. So the reason why basically they try to bring all these things out to light now for each and every one of us to know who be our enemy, who no one may we progress, who no one may we go forward as a people, as a nation, as a tribe, as a region. Yes, this one now only one time when it be say Nigerians get at least to make right choice. And these people, they try to come outside to discredit this person, to pose this person as a bad image before us in order for us to buy to their usual idea. And it no will work. Nigerians, let us wake up and stand up on our own right, at least for once. At least for once. All right, now so we'll talk and reach concerning this matter. We'll leave una make una share una own light with us concerning that very matter, even as we draw the line here. And before we say a final goodbye, we'll quickly use this medium to appreciate each and every one of you for your time when we stay with us up to this moment. God Almighty will bless you. And also the way when we the help of the share this broadcast, your likes, your comments, all of them, we appreciate them. I bet make you not forget to help us share this very one so that we reach our brothers and sisters all over the world, because we believe in what they say, information, now power. And as we do so, God Almighty will bless you. We'd like to draw the conclusion of this program here. We'll see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.